Hello everyone, we are going to see today a PIR sensor, passive infrared sensor, which detects the movement, and for that we are going to use Android Droid is one of the Android app. It is Android IDE provided by Android, so that what we can do is we can program our Arduino board using mobile phone or using mobile app. So this is what the Android Droid software, and what we have in this video is Arduino. We have input device, we have output device. So Arduino is connected to output device and input device and output device. Input device is our PIR sensor, which has three connections. So VCC, ground and signal pin number 2. So VCC is given, there are two VCCs and two ground pins available on the Arduino. So one of the VCC and ground is given to the input device, and signal pin number 2 is connected to the digital pin number 2 of Arduino. So what output device we have right now is buzzer. So as and when there is a movement detected by this PIR sensor, it looks like this. So as and when the movement is detected by the PIR sensor, this buzzer will give the siren or kind of alarm. So what we have for the buzzer is three connection, that is VCC, ground and signal pin number 3. So signal pin number 3 is connected to pin number 3 of Arduino Uno, that is the digital pin number 3. These all are 0 to 13 are digital pin numbers. So this is what entire setup, and my Arduino is connected to mobile. So what we have to do is we have to upload a program. So kind of a program we have to write when there is a movement detected by the moment detector sensor. It should give the alarm. So you can see here the program. So what we have, our program is divided into three sections. This one is the declaration. Setup part is where we have to tell whether it is input device and output device, and the last one is our program is going to sense and read the sensor input, and then it is going to make a buzzer high and low accordingly. So the program is very easy. First we have to see what kind of a pin we are using. So PIR, so this is what the PIR sensor signal pin number 2 is connected to pin number 2. So that's why we have explained here PIR is equal to 2. Then integer buzzer is equal to 3. So buzzer we have pin number, signal pin number, this is buzzer, signal pin number 3, which is connected to the Arduino pin number 3. So that's why we have declared pin number 2 to the PIR sensor, pin number 3 to the buzzer. Then into the setup, void setup is the function. Inside that function we have to explain the what kind of a mode you have for that particular device. So device is this device which we are using to sense the moment, that is our input device, and buzzer is our output device. So what we have explained here, PIR is the input device, buzzer is the output device. Then into the loop, what we are going to do is we are going to declare one more variable, that is A. So as and when you require, you can declare the variable in Android Droid, so that A is going to be declared in this loop. So what we are doing here, digital read PIR. So what it will do, digital pin number 2, it will read the PIR. So when moment is detected, it will read the PIR, and whatever signal is received, that will stored into the A variable. Then it will check whether the movement has happened. If the movement has happened, so you can see here, if A is equal to high. If the movement has occurred, it will generate a signal high, and if the signal is high, means there is a movement, then make digital write your buzzer high. So as and when there is a movement, digital write will write into the buzzer high signal, and it will give some little delay, and then it will go to the, if A is not equal to any signal or any sensor, nothing has detected with the A, then it will not generate any kind of a buzzer. So you will understand this loop very easily. So this is what the program I'm going to give in the description section, as well as from where you can order this PIR sensor and buzzer. So that is also I'm going to give in the description. So entire this is what the setup. We are going to operate through the OTG cable. So I have a OTG connection through which I'm going to upload the program from my Android Droid is my app, from Android Droid to Arduino Uno, and from Arduino Uno we are giving signal to the movement sensor and the buzzer. So how it works, I will just explain. So this is how it when generated some movement, it is detected, it will generate a signal. When hand is removed, after some time it will stop.